And I probably won't get any interruptions for a good 30 minutes. Hopefully 30. But I think I'll be done in 30 minutes, maybe a little more, but let's go ahead and talk to Master Yen Sid. Can you guess why that name is so weird and yet familiar? Oh, hi Disney. Oh, I recently sold a piece of my soul recently with this guy. If you can take a hint. Now, how did I sell my soul to him, or at least a piece of it? Well, I'll let you figure that out. But let's go ahead and talk to Master Yen Sid, because Terra is obviously a universal boy. He prefers Harry Potter. He's most definitely a Hufflepuff. I love Terra. Not a Hufflepuff, but hey, he's a Hufflepuff. I am a Ravenclaw. But despite her wisdom, I see Aqua as a Gryffindor, and Ventus is most definitely a Ravenclaw with the way he is. Alright, so where we last left off, I was just rambling of how I was just rambling. But now we start to get to actual story stuff, so quick recap. Terra is trying to figure out what is Master Xehanort's plans. He's the only one out of everyone that is trying to figure that out, because Aqua's too busy killing him like a little dog. Ventus is definitely telling him the little dog that just ends up being his own adventure. And Xehanort's just like, oh, they're playing right into my hands. But overall, Terra, at this point, he's trying to figure out what the heck is Master Xehanort doing. And ends up just helping or trying to go against the people who control darkness. Let's switch that cure out. Because I'm going to look that up. But yeah. Terra, this guy is just, I don't know what's up with him. Really, he is the cause of all mayhem, but at the same time, it's really, to me, it's not his fault. Like, he's just obedient and follows what he thinks is right, which makes him definitely boneheaded, but at the same time, like, he just wants to do what's right and be there for his friends. Can't fault him for that. You can only fault him for being too trusting.
Master Yen Sid.
Hi, Disney. I mean, Yen Sid.
My name is Terra.
Yes, Ericus's pupil. I've been expecting you.
Those eyes, though, how can he...
It is the unversed.
How can those pupils be normal?
Master Yen Sid.
I mean, I can understand, like, his expression in Sorcerer's Apprentice was iconic, but...
I doff
that's his permanent face? Like, dude,
but sir,
what shit have you seen?
Wasn't that your pupil I passed on the way in? He had a Keyblade.
You refer to Mickey. He too sought guidance here. As a king, he is good and kind, but the weight of a crown has not cured him of impetuousness. He has left with an object whose power he does not understand nor know how to control. Mickey imagines my star shard will be of help in his current
probably
quest.
had good representation of what's going on these past, like, 4 years with...
I'm not sure I even
understand 4 or 5 years with Disney taking over Marvel, LucasArts, and now Fox. Like,
there's a masked boy who's controlling
he does not know the power, but he can attain it, can he?
To arrive at the truth.
This is just like, we have the money, we can do what we want. So like, okay, buy everything. Done. And then they're like, too much power?
Master Xehanort and the Unversed are connected somehow?
No shit, Sherlock.
I must not make assumptions.
Why can you not make assumptions? You could see everything.
Xehanort,
The fact that you were expecting Terra means you can see all, especially with that crystal ball that you have, dude.
Yes, sir.
Why is that door big? It's not as big as you think it is.
I had hoped, Xehanort, your heart would no longer lead you astray.
Alright, so this line confirms that they did suspect Xehanort of being evil, but he's proven he probably did something in his youth that shows them like he's not evil, he's just curious.
Terra!
Master Xehanort!
Terra! Come see me at once.
And this is where Doggy Terra comes in. Pursuit of truth. I've yet to beat this game entirely, all the episodes entirely, so I don't have on the PS4 version. I played the PS3 version, no problem. This is PS4 if you haven't guessed yet. But now we go to the Badlands, at the area that we go through. Familiar? Kingdom Hearts 2 players? Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix players? Terra's like, oh, I feel right at home.
Master Xehanort.
See, I like this transition right here, guys. Oh, yeah, that's normal. Hello.
I have been to other worlds. I know all about the things you've done.
This is where you fight him,
I just don't understand why.
Someone had to safeguard the light from the demon I unleashed. You must know about the boy by now, the one in the mask. His name is Vanitas, a creature of pure darkness, one of my making.
Vanitas? Are you telling me he came from you?
He came from Ventus.
Ventus?
Yes. Vanitas is the darkness that was inside your friend. It was an accident.
He tells the truth, yes.
To darkness,
but because he's such a calm, evil mastermind, he makes it sound like, you know, it's my fault, I'm the cause of it, but, you know, I don't have control over it. So he says.
So, I did what I felt was right and left him with Ericus. I knew the boy could not stay with me, the man who did him such grievous harm.
He's telling the truth, man. He, of course, putting up the crocodile tears are like, oh,
Master
me too.
Ventus has gotten a lot better since then.
The line from Harry Potter with Wormtail and
for trying to save him.
In book 3, spoilers. This is like, why did you betray James and Lily? Me too. The Dark Lord. He had powerful weapons. He would have done the same. Serious. Flashback. Be in mind, they've been training for years. It's just like Ventus has only been training with them for probably like 1 year. Probably. Pretty sure it has been a year. Now here's the thing about Ventus, for those that are... this is to... I'm not speaking to those that have been following the series up to this point. Ventus is older than he looks. Or at least, I think he is. Now, Ventus was there, like, shortly after the Keyblade War. He was part of a special group called the Dandelions.
Ventus.
But as to what he was doing between then and now,
come here.
It does raise some questions. Definite questions, like how old is he really? Or what kind of sleep was he in until Master Xehanort? Because Master Xehanort found him first. After.
Where are you from? Who is that man with you? You good with a Keyblade?
This is what Terra was like, definitely super good comes in.
What's the matter?
Are you okay?
What did you do?
Nothing. I just asked him some stuff.
Ventus cannot tell you anything. Because he cannot remember anything.
Yeah, he remembered his name. Because Ven is his name.
Master, why is Vanitas still free?
Ah, yes. Well, I did my best to contain him the moment he emerged, but...
He managed to escape.
Liar.
Vanitas uses the Keyblade to sow seeds of darkness. And now you see the world's teem with his ghastly underlings.
The Unversed.
He has no control over the darkness in his heart. The Keyblade is not his to bear.
Yes, it is.
He's
By
an
technical
abomination beyond hope of salvation. Lend me your strength, Terra. Right this wrong that I have wrought.
See,
But
this is
I have
where
no idea where to find him.
this
But
is
I
where
can
the
tell you about
manipulation really
Vanitas
comes
amounts
into
to
play,
this.
because
His
Xehanort
darkness is drawn
does
to the
definitely
light,
twist his words
which he
around
seeks
to make it
disrupt.
seem like he's the victim,
And then
but he's
destroy.
not. He's the cause of everything. But Terra falls into the ploy because, well, he respects the Master out of because he's known him for so long.
It
And
stands to
apparently
reason that
I
he will
was wrong
strike
on
next to
knowing
the City
Master
of Light.
Xehanort for a
Radiant
fair amount of time,
blood.
but the fact that Ericus trusts him, and he's been training with Ericus for years, and respects the fact, okay, person who
Don't
has
worry,
the title Master
I'll take care of
is
Vanitas.
way better than mine, their judgment is way better than mine, and so that's why he listens to Master Xehanort without question. Which leads to the downfall of everything that happens here. But, hey, it is what it is. And there's Ven. Hey, scrawny guy. This is one of the few worlds where they arrive at the same time. And by that I mean Land of Departure, this world, and Keyblade Graveyard. Everywhere else they come at different times. Or two of them arrive at the same time, but the other one is like, oh, I'm already gone, dude. And it's funny how in Aqua's story, she is following Terra and hears of his, but she then, like, without realizing, like, of course she's looking for Ven, but, like, it shows that she's more focused on what Terra's doing. When she hears, like, oh, wait, Ven's been here? Dude. And then she proceeds to add it up, and also she goes big system mode. And certain scenes, they happen in a different different camera angles, like some of the dialogue. Like I think when Ven and Aqua are talking right here in this plaza, it shows Aqua changing. From Aqua's side of the it will show her changing to her Keyblade armor, but Ven's side she changes into her armor off screen. And so
Take that! Freeze! Fire! Want some?
I love Diamond Dust. Alright, so sorry for being quiet. Sometimes I just like forget what I'm saying or what I was getting into, but let's get into something else. Alright, so here we are in what is soon to be known Hollow Bastion by the end of this trio storyline, because apparently the great catastrophe of Hollow Bastion is because of what happened of Terra's, the result of Terra's freaks. But here in this way we get introduced to some of the members of the organization. And by that I mean the organization for Kingdom Hearts 2, not the new organization right now. So this is the homeworld of Vexen, Zetzian, Lexius, Zaldin, Zigvar, Sayats, and Astra. So those are the so that handful of people are from this world. And they still play their roles quite well to a degree. Like, Vexen definitely is the scientist that he is, and so is Zetzian. Zetzian's a smart kid, but apparently he's most definitely a kid in this story. It still raises the question how he's able to be in the adult version of
Master Xehanort doing
the
here?
lab clothes that
Maybe he found something out.
that Xehanort's students wear. Oh, and the name of this world is Radiant Garden. I immediately go to Hollow Bastion just because that's how I was introduced to this world for the very first time. Radiant Garden is the true name of this world, but later on, at Kingdom Hearts 1 and most of 2, it will be known as Hollow Bastion. The reason I say most of Kingdom Hearts 2 is because you discover its real name after you visit Space Paranoids, aka Tron's world, in Kingdom Hearts 2, and then you learn its true name. Yeah, you got it. Let me get the treasure chest first before I go to Castle Town. I like this world a lot. Alright, but the organization members, I like how they were willing to bring back some of the OG members that we started with.
Why can't I ever seem to remember this address exactly?
And it is quite interesting to see them before they became who they were in Kingdom Hearts 2 to understand them a little bit better, like why they have the mentalities that they have or what makes them so
Excuse
good.
me, Your
Like
Highness.
some of them were already warriors to begin with, like Lexius and Zaldin, Absol and Syx. They were definitely the castle guards here in Hollow Bastion.
I'm very sad to say this isn't one of mine.
I'm used to Hollow Bastion, I'll keep saying it. There used to be the castle guards here in this world, and that's what leads them to be like definitely like great fighters. Well, Betsin and Zetzian, they were more defensive because they primarily just cared about knowledge more so than fighting, but they can hold their ground. It's just that they prefer to rely on just their brain and intellect, with Vetsin relying on a shield to protect himself, and Zetsin relying on books as his books.
The book is not mine, but I'd be happy to keep
But
it here for you.
overall,
Thank you, Merlin.
it is what it is. So, but I do like the fact that they're Rotten, and I do like the fact that some of the members that we see are still Rotten as well. Let me go ahead and get this out the way. But yeah, it's really nice to see them again, and especially like in their original personalities, or how they were supposed to be, what they were once were. Definitely with we definitely see them in Ventus' story, but the only person we see right now in Terra's side of things is Zigbar, or originally known as Braig. I don't like that name. Let's go ahead and save after getting this. Alright, I'm gonna be fighting against a boss that's gonna be like, F you. So I might as well give myself abilities that make sense, and these are perfect. Let's keep the stronger ones up top. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna level up on Cure before I get to that boss. So the boss that we're gonna go to right now is what brings our three heroes together. But for now, we're just sticking with it. So. I do love the fact that when they bring back a world, they add a new area that we've never seen before, or just redesign it in general to make it be like, oh, we've always been through here. Like, for example, Agrabah, the difference between Kingdom Hearts and I feel like the Kingdom Hearts 1 version really tried to focus on the platforming aspect of that, where, like, you know, Aladdin always crawled around in the rooftops and streets, well, not Sora, but they decided to take that away from Kingdom Hearts 2. And since it was, but it makes sense with the Kingdom Hearts 2 because Aladdin didn't do that much parkour, at least the way I remember it. Oh, I got Firestorm. So it's when I forget that I go, oh yeah, you got this command style, and oh sweet, and you just forget about it. But I like how they bring back worlds and add new areas. Like this was never like this version of Hollow Bastion. I hope to see again if they bring it back, which I'm pretty sure they will. Kingdom Hearts 2, but in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, I hope they bring it back and like really like bring back all the areas we've explored up to date, like the inside of the castle, both not just the bottom of Kingdom Hearts 2, like the top from the inner workings from Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. And then this section and all the sections of Verified Cities, such as the courtyard, the Fountain Plaza area right here, the Castle Town area, which we already go to. No need for the marketplace since Castle Town really is the marketplace. But definitely like more like venue stuff. Like, because I'm pretty sure they could bring it. I'll be disappointed. Like, I don't mind Hollow Bastion Traverse Town coming back. That world does not need to come back. It's filled its role pretty well. The series, it's fine the way it is. If they bring it back in future titles, fine, but it's not needed for Kingdom Hearts 3. The way it is. But Hollow Bastion, it needs to come back definitely for story reasons. Probably they will talk to Vincent about something, or they'll try to bring back some of Ansem's notes, even though some of his stuff is in Twilight Town, which is probably one of the reasons why we're going to Twilight Town. Is they're like, let's use this computer to figure this out. I'm like, well, why not use the computer Hollow Bastion and then see Leon in the glorious graphics that we see for Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my god, I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for Olympus Coliseum. Like, I never really liked the Olympus Coliseum until I saw the Kingdom Hearts 3 version, and the Kingdom Hearts 3 version is like, no dude, this game is Olympus Coliseum. We're finally gonna give it the space that it needs. I'm like, yes, thank you so much, because we get to go to Thebes, we get to go climb Olympus, and we get to go to Olympus itself. Oh my god, it's gonna be so big. And the fact that they said that the worlds will be each world will be as long as 0.2. Oh man, that's gonna be forever. This game is gonna be so worth my money, worth my time. I'm gonna ignore my responsibilities for this game. Like, it's just amazing. And this is one of my, and I truly hope that Treasure Planet has been requested by a lot of fans for a long time. Like, since Kingdom Hearts 1, I bet. And I would be sad if it isn't, because one, I can understand maybe reasons like, oh, we could have put Treasure Planet before because of the size and scale of how this amazing world is, and I can respect that, but at the same time, like, dude, it's Treasure Planet. But even though Treasure Planet, most of the movie is in space, but they could, add a space sequence. Make it like the whole, the pirate ship mini, missions for Pirates of the Caribbean World, Port Royal, where, whenever you're going to a different part of the world, it's just, on the ship, it's like, oh yeah, there's some Heartless that decide to struggle on the ship, get rid of them if you want to keep going. And they could do that for Treasure Planet when you're going from the spaceport to the planet itself. And of course, they could change the ending to where they were able to close the door because of that sword. It's like, it's a door, I can close in my Keyblade.
Want some? You're done.
Alright, thanks, Alvaro.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, that was my fault right there. Should have went to the corner or somewhat. Yeah, this boss, Trinity Armor, is just... Oh, I feel like it's a consistent thing. I think except Kingdom Hearts, I think Kingdom Hearts is the only exception. The armored enemy is just like, oh yeah, this is an homage to Guard Armor. Like, hey, Guard Armor's back, or bring in like a familiar cousin of Guard Armor. Like, no,
Heal. Say goodbye.
said, this is where things are gonna get crazy now, because this guy's not gonna go insane, but most of what we're gone, you guys are evil, leave me alone. Let's stay under him during this attack. He's higher up than normal, because when it was all three pieces, you couldn't get under him. You have to like circle around, but this is just him, you could just do this.
Want some?
And all I do is probably just refill my focus back and be like, oh yeah, hey buddy. Alright, bud. This is like pretty
Want some? Let's go.
Let's finish him off with this attack just because it's probably what it's here. There you go. And we learned Rock Breaker.
Terra!
Normally you would end, you would be done with the world with one boss fight. But this world has two for each character. Well, except for Ventus. I think Ventus just goes through the world.
Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do.
Okay, we're just dealing with this, but and it's just
I got you these
cutscenes after
tickets.
this.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to... he said to take 2 grown-ups.
Like every Disney
You mean
park.
us?
See, right here should be
Listen to me,
Edmond, but this is where like things get like
We need to
heated for
get you
them.
home.
It's okay, Aqua.
And it's mostly her
Trust me,
fault.
that
She just like
kind of
instigates,
mask
is like,
history
alright,
will
fun
never
time over,
badmouth
you need to go
Terra
home, and
again.
Terra, I've been watching you.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven. You let Aqua take you home.
No way. I want to go with you guys.
You can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra?
Right here is where she's like, okay,
It
you
doesn't
want me to
sound
act
like what
like...
the Master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure.
But
I've
she
been
has
to
her
the same
reasons. I can
worlds
understand
as
like
you,
why
and
she's like questioning
I've
him, but
seen
like the
what
way
you've
she's
done.
questioning him is just like, are you sure? You seem like a little
put
asshole
yourself
today.
so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me? Is that what
If you're
he
a
said
good
to
spy,
do?
you no one else isn't dead.
The Master's orders?
He was only...
Aqua.
I get it.
Terra.
Just stay put. I'm on my own now. All right?
My teeth are boxes.
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
It's kind of weird that Terra adapted Master Xehanort's old hairstyle. He probably just saw a picture of him in the books. It's like, I'm gonna turn my hair to
Master
this.
Xehanort is the only one
That's
I
pretty
can still
cool,
count
right?
on.
You must be
I want to see his hair
Terra.
before then.
It's that old coot. He won't stop asking for you. I came all the way out here to get you,
Now I
just so we
understand
can
the
clam
banana being
up.
messed up
What do you mean?
after the Terra fight, but
Ah,
before the Terra fight,
we
it should have
have
been a
to
normal
spell it
banana.
out. Xehanort,
Because it
whatever
shows that
he's
he's already
called.
been in battle.
You know, my prisoner.
You're apparently not a very good liar. Master Xehanort would never let himself be caught by a thug like you.
As if. I got the old coot at my mercy. See for yourself. I'm holding him underneath the outer gardens.
He's such
Better show up
egotist, a
before I lose my
narcissist. Like,
patience.
I mean, I like the
Ciao.
fact that he's like, you know, cunning, but at the same
There's
time,
no
it's just
way
like,
it's true.
it's
no
just
harm
something
looking.
about Zigbar is just like irritating in terms of personality. Like, I think it's because, see, with me, I dislike those that have like a giant ego. Like, I'm talking about like they think they're untouchable, and that's why I'm so happy when like they get put in their place, or like reality just like bites them in the ass, and it's just like, but see, you're not invincible. You're not invincible. Even they don't say they are, is that they act like they can't be touched. They think like everything is going so well in your favor, but no. see what happens when you get too cocky. And you'll see that after Terra fights this dude. Because obviously he's gonna fight him.
Want some?
I mean, I didn't like the concept at first in Kingdom Hearts, but I can understand it to make the game a little bit more difficult and make you like strategize better. But they should have kept the idea of enemies of a certain element would get their health refilled when you use that. Like Kingdom Hearts 1 and Rechain of Memories actually keeps that concept where, if you use your thunder moves against a thunder enemy, their health will refill. Fire moves, blizzard, etc. We're just gonna go straight to break. As much as I want to clear this room, because I'd like to clear the rooms, but I just want to take this for time's sake. Because I don't want to reach an hour, even though the last part was practically an hour. I was 10 minutes away from that. But for time's sake, let's just go straight to the room that we're supposed to go to. I like this little room here, though. It's nice. And let's save. Click. If we went through a boss, and I don't want to go through that boss again, and then I press continue. I press load game by accident, even though load game is like, oh, you have time to like rethink, like, oh, hang on, you got time to go back to like retry, and like, no, my brain will be like, if I'm not gonna rush. But again, it's nice to see, but going back to the horror room, it's nice to see women, especially, you know, Brave, to see how like he was always like this. Okay, I can see why his personality is the way it is, because he's always been like this. He just, now we see why he doesn't like the key bearers so much, because he picks more on the key bearers than the rest of his colleagues, as we see with, you know, 358, a game that I probably would never play unless I get the proper attention over this channel and be like, okay, well, might as well. I don't know how, I don't know when I'll get the proper viewings and subscribers, but for now I'll just stick with what I have. Alright, projectile based attacks are good for going out of the way, because he fights like somewhat like his old self in Kingdom Hearts 2. He does do attacks where he like upside down, but most of the time you're just deflecting his attack, which is fine for me, because deflection is pretty much what I like to do anyway against him. I hate these birds half the time. I'm just like, you're too high up, and sure, the characters can do a homing attack when you strike. But at the same time, it's just like, these are so annoying. Plus leveling up. Fine, I'll clear the room.
Freeze! Take that! You're done! Fire! Fire!
Is that 10? That's more than 10. It's weird how this still only getting 1. 2? Yeah, 2. But they'd be doing me 1 this whole time.
Take that!
I gotta kill him on the let's see what we do in this fight. I think I'm okay with the moveset that I have, but let me just go ahead and look at the other treasure chest while we're in here. Did I open the first one? Yeah, I did. Alright. Zigbar, or for chronological respect, break. I like this arena. I wish, and yeah, you could revisit this arena. Just as Terra, though. I don't think Ventus is allowed in here. I think Aqua is allowed to at least go to the courtyard, but into this room, no. No, I think Ventus is allowed to the outer courtyard. This is a nice place. I want Sora to come back here, or Riku. Now, how do you not notice him?
Master Xehanort! The old coot
Nice
certainly
Spidey
knows
sense
how to
jerk.
take punishment. Just like I know how to deal it out. You
This room
monster!
is so big.
What are you after?
Yeah, when you're
That
walking
thing right
in it,
there.
it's so small.
It's called the Keyblade, isn't it? Yep. Seems like these days everybody's got one of those.
Not really.
Even Grandpa there. When I nabbed him, he told me all about it. What a weapon like that can do. How could I not want one?
Well, you'll find
And
they're
right,
picky
that
about
right
their
there
owners.
is why I think
If I heard the old guy
Zigbar
right,
at this
you're what
point
they call Keyblade
in that
master
series
material.
is fighting with Xehanort is because he
So if
wants
I
his own
speak you,
Keyblade.
that makes me the real key slinger, if you catch my drift. Not the most polite way to go about it, but what can you do?
How did he become the
One more
castle guard,
step
to
and the
be
coup goes
honest?
boom. You think I'm gonna fight fair? As if. That key's too powerful for us to go mano a mano.
And yet we're gonna fight anyway.
For a Keyblade master, you're not very... what's the word? Good.
I wish we could have done this more cinematic battle before the actual fight, just so we could see, like, Break initiate the attack rather than already, like, in the middle of it.
Me. You must fight. You can't let this ruffian win.
Can't let this
Think of your
ruffian
master,
win.
Ericus. The
Thick
shame
spot.
he and your fellow pupils would be forced to bear.
Oh yeah, for those
Use
that don't
the
know,
Keyblade.
Xehanort was voiced by Leonard Nimoy. But unfortunately, Mr. Nimoy has passed away as of 2016.
So much for the
So
bluff.
he fortunately will not return as Spock anytime soon. But he will not be voicing Master Xehanort on severe, because he was able to do Dream Drop Distance. But I really want to know, like, who's going to replace him?
Gotcha now! Gotcha now! Freeze! Come on! Want some?
It's mostly blocking
Fire!
with
Come
this
on!
guy.
I can see you. I can see you.
Gotcha now! Fire!
Has like 500 overall. Yeah, he keeps some of his moves from Kingdom Hearts 2, but not all of them. Like this attack right here, he does this a fair amount of times in Kingdom 2, as well as this upside down tactic. But he's mostly on his 2 feet, because most of the time in Kingdom Hearts 2 he's upside down.
Take this!
And of course, sniping.
Gotcha now! Gotcha now! Come on! Take that!
I mean, if you can nail a hit on him with one of your moves, then fine, but I'd rather just play the safe route with him, especially with Andre. He's a little tougher when you're fighting him with Andre.
Come on!
I can see
I'm
you.
healing myself.
Heal! You better start running! Take this! Freeze! Take this!
block this attack twice. The reason I let it go on for so long in the second time we did it, or third time, it's because like it shows you how long it can drag. Really comes out
Take this!
My fault right there. I was doing pretty good though. That's how you usually go about it with Braid. You really mostly just defend yourself. You do that with Sword too, but he at least gets stun locked. He doesn't keep going.
I can see you.
Take that on the way.
Come on. Take this. You better start
Twice again. Keep that around.
Take this! Come on!
Foolish story.
Gotcha now!
Get down here. Come on.
Take this!
I would risk counter hammer, but I wouldn't.
Gotcha now!
Not to me anyway. With my mech. Alright. It's the cheap way out, but it works for me. Just so I could last pretty good in battle. For this time consuming.
I can see you.
And you shouldn't shout out your motive. Not taking a chance.
Take this! I can see you. Freeze! Want some? Take this! Fire! Fire! Come on! Gotcha now!
Sorry that drags so long. I have to kind of keep him quiet most of the time. I mean, when it comes to Zigbar / Breg, you do gotta be a little careful with him because he is quick. I mean, sure, the way I showed it, I could attack him when he was still, but again, he's pretty quick. Sometimes he'll really be like, oh yeah, I can move. So long story short, to me, his AI is definitely a randomizer. When did he get the cheek, though? I know he definitely got the eye, but the cheek... I want to see what the eye looks like, though. I hope Kingdom actually really shows what his eye looked like.
Well done, Terra. You have taken yet another step forward.
Being an
But I
asshole.
was consumed by anger, hatred. That was the power of darkness.
So is fear.
Darkness that you
So is fear.
channeled.
But they don't want to say it. They want to say it's anger, hatred, but fear can also lead to darkness.
I succumbed to it. Just like when I stole Princess Aurora's Heart of Light. I can never return home now. I'm a failure.
No, you're not.
Then don't. You could be my pupil. Master Ericus, you see, is so afraid of darkness that he too has succumbed.
See?
Not to darkness, but to light. It shines so bright, he forgets that light begets darkness. And Aqua and Ventus, their lights shine too bright. It is only natural that they cast shadows on your heart.
They never did such a thing. You're
Ericus,
giving him the Riku
you're such a
mindset for him,
fool.
where it's one where he thinks that
Light and
Sora
darkness,
is just so
they are
cheery
a
and
balance,
great that
one that must
you
always
have to
be
do what he
maintained.
says, and Riku is like, no, you can't control me. But when has he ever controlled you? He calls you his best friend for a
You are the
reason.
one who shows the true mark of mastery, but he refuses to see it. And I know why. It is because he fears you. Join me.
All those wrinkles on his
You and I can do the world's much
what's
greater
left
good
of his forehead. Not
by
his forehead.
wielding light and darkness in equal shares.
Master Xehanort.
See more worlds. Seek out the darkness that upsets the balance. Find Vanitas and bring an end to him. Master Terra.
And see, another reason that I can see for him like doing what he does is because he just wants also to be a master, and the fact that Xehanort does have the right to give him the title. Terra's like, thank you so much. This is just what I really wanted at first. Right.
Terra! Take me with you.
I can't do that, Ven.
Why not?
I just... When I really need you, Ven, I know you'll be there.
Well, why wouldn't I? You're my friend.
Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Ven.
Seriously, how did they get the armor? How does one get Keyblade armor? I'll laugh if like it's just something you can find or make. And here we see Xehanort's true strength, where he doesn't even need to swing his Keyblade.
You said I wouldn't get hurt! I didn't sign up to be collateral damage!
Too bad.
No way! As if!
And I do want to know the story behind how he took Lucius
Okay,
Keyblade,
fine. Just
which just wants
put
to
that
master
down.
masters.
You still need me. You still need me to do something, right? And all I'm asking is that you hold up your end of the bargain.
You know what would surprise me?
I mean,
If
what's a
there,
little scratch on my
Xehanort
face, huh?
and Ericus'
All
teacher
things
wasn't
considered.
Lushu,
I'm just lucky you didn't
or
steal
rather
my
it
heart
would have been
like Princess,
Aced
whatever
or
it was.
Envy,
I would have ruined my way
maybe
for
even
sure.
Gula. I think Gula would
Unlikely.
be a good choice for them as a
powerful
teacher, the way he is.
light still
Like
lives inside of Terra.
he's
You see, people
he'll be a good and rightful
They
teacher,
don't
and
have
teach them
the
about the
power
light
to
and all that.
steal
You know,
hearts.
respect it. Like darkness is evil. But
So
also
wait.
but would also like
He's
Xehanort
not
for
the
his
one who stole
curiosity
her
because
heart?
Gula is curious and wants to find the truth to all things. And he gets that lesson to Xehanort. So that ends another part, and this time for because this is part 3, and because this is part 3 of this, so, and I did it all like literally in these last few hours, in these last couple of hours that I played. We started from here, and in fact we can actually go back to Land of Departure after a certain point, because there are some treasure chests that we could actually get here. I'm sure we could come back after, before we end the game, and after we know what we are supposed to do to Ericus, but I might as well get the treasure chest now while I have access to it. But, yeah, things I've been, but yeah, I think, but yeah, it's time to really call it like a night after all these sessions that for the last 3 sessions that I did, for practically an hour for these last 2. The other one is at a decent time, in my opinion, for like for a walkthrough and commentary, but right now this is a little too much. And so I wonder when it's at night though, because they went during the day. And of course, we can't go in there because I'm not ready to report Brett Spencer, even though he just disowned him. But let's go back to World Map. My brain likes to process too long. Man, I love the load time so much. So, here are Yen Sid Worlds, Disney Town, Olympus Coliseum again, and Deep Space, Lilo and Stitch. I would do this first so I could get the Hyperdrive Keyblade, which is the powerful out of the 3, but we're gonna, when we come back, we'll get Disney Town out the way. So we can level up here and then go to Deep Space. So, with that said, let's first, did I get a new Keyblade? Oh, I can meld stuff now, and I could create Cura. Right? Yes? No, I can't. Damn. Oh wait, I can. Let's waste these slots of just rambling on and melding stuff. Melding in this game, oh my god. Let's give this a pulsing crystal, actually. Hey, combo boost. And then this strike, then binding strike, it's at its match, along with Fire, and I get Fire Surge. Sweet. I'm not gonna waste a Wall Spirit Crystal, but I will waste a Shimmering Crystal, and I get Thunder Screen, and well, it protects me from thunder. And then Blizzard, I'll wait till I get another Blizzard attack. I think that's good. Get rid of Strike Ray, add in Fire Surge. Bring in Fire. Cura, definitely. I think I can make Curaga, but let's not track on that. Let's actually put Stop in there, just because. There we go. Alright, so that should be good. Alright. No new Keyblades? Nope. Still just Treasure Trove, which is perfect for what I'm going through right now, but all in all, making sure nothing really important is there, but thank you for watching this session if you watched it. If not, that's fine. I'm still trying to make my mark as a YouTuber, but then that means I'm talking to people that aren't watching it. But thank you for watching this. I will hopefully tomorrow or sometime soon to keep going, because I have to play this game 2 more times after Terra, so like, comment, do what you want. If you'd like to subscribe to more videos in the future, then please, I would very much appreciate it. But all in all, see you guys soon, and Keyblade Show just signing.